Hello party people, this is Party Man USA. Today we're going to do the Six Flags Great America 2017 prediction because September 1st, 2016 is the announcement of all of Six Flags' new rides. Six Flags promises every park a new ride or some sort of attraction, but I'm doing Great America as it's my home park and all that, man. And please note all hate comments will be deleted or saved for another video. But we'll start out with the meme of the day.
You know what he looks like? He looks like this.
I am the one.
So we start out with the RMC T-Rex, a very unlikely option due to space. And plus Six Flags wants to give this style of ride to a different park. This is a prototype model. This is probably the one that goes to Great Adventure is probably the first model of its kind. Even known, well, it is going to be the first model. It's a prototype, but it's unknown right now because it's still rumors. And plus, there's just there's no space. Like, this park is pretty much landlocked unless they demo half the parking lot and replace the missing spots with a parking garage. It's a very unlikely option. We'll see what else happens. Here's my second option. This option is the Larson Superloop. Okay, here's the thing. If Six Flags installs this ride, it's probably going to be in the Raging Cajun spot, where Raging Cajun once stood. But the issue is that if they took out, like, they've been taking out a couple of the rides, like Orbit, East River Crawler, and Jester's Wild Ride. If they put, like, this Superloop in where Orbit stands, and Orbit doesn't live again in a different park, or a different spot, I'm going to be upset, because Orbit's actually a pretty good ride. Better than one of these Superloops. And what will really aggravate people is when they market these things as roller coasters. These are not roller coasters, these are flat rides. Get your facts straight, Six Flags. So for our next thing it's the B&M Dive Coaster. B&M designed this type of coaster that hang you over the edge and just drop you. It's like just free fall. It's pretty cool, but I never ridden one. But these things are starting to become more popular now. This is a very unlikely choice because Six Flags is not partnered with B&M since 2012 when X-Flight was installed, which was the last B&M Six Flags put in. Because B&Ms are very expensive. Like, Valravn was about $18 million. Valravn at Cedar Point. And lots of smaller parks are probably looking into this. We got Griffin and SheiKra at the Busch Gardens parks. Got Oblivion down at Alton Towers. And, like, these rides are very good for the GP. The general public loves these things. Like, just the way that drops and the height, it just attracts these visitors, like, by the boatloads. Because Cedar Point is surrounded by a lake and you can bring your own boat. Here's a little fact for you today, whatever. But these things, like, these could be very well made. B&Ms are probably the most reliable manufacturer. They're the safest. Like, companies like Intamin and other companies like Gerstlauer, like, they had that issue with the Texas Giant because they designed the restraints for the Texas Giant, and they had problems and all that. And don't get me started with Intamin. They had so many issues. Intamin. But B&M takes more time to develop everything, but they make good rides. But I would say have it without the vest restraints, then it's not constricting, because X-Flight's restraints are kind of constricting because of the vest. It locks as soon as it leaves the station. My last option, which is my favorite option, and it's probably one of the more likely options because of a rumor that's been floating around, is the S&S 4D Free Spin. These things are they spin. Your seats spin, but they're not connected to the track in any which way, so every ride is random, which is awesome. I don't know how Six Flags would find the space for this, but if they were to put this in, this would be a great option. And like, these, Six Flags has been installing these a lot. There's been like, we got 2 already and 3rd on the way and possibly the 4th. These things are high quality rides. And these have never had any problems as of right now. These are very popular at Six Flags. And the reason why it's most likely is because there's been a rumor that's been S&S track has been, this track for this ride has been spotted in the employee parking lot. There's been a rumor floating around, but it's all rumor. We could just get an S&S 40 free spin for all I know, or we could just get another Super Loop. Six Flags, just please don't install a Super Loop. Just don't. Just don't. These rides, the only place there should be allowed is the Carnival. Your Six Flags, for crying out loud. Your stocks are out of the world. Why are you installing freaking Super Loops? Install like Frisbees and other rides, not just Super Loops. I know you want to save a little money, but look, you're the biggest theme park corporation in the world and you can't even install some good rides. Like in the old days, like you had Superman and Batman. You put the money down for all those rides. Six Flags Great America's Batman the ride was the most expensive investment as I know of in the world, because it was the first of its kind. But seriously, get on that, Six Flags. Get a lot of stuff done. Because get some new ride styles. Don't just stick with the S&S 40 free spins and Super Loops. Just please. I know free spins are good, but there's Mac multi-launches, which is probably just as good as an option, but I don't want to put it in this video. Just get to work on that, Six Flags. Just work on something better. Please. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't like the video, well, hit the dislike button. But I hope you liked my video. Because for every like I get, you get a free Bluetooth speaker, or maybe an iPhone, I don't know. I'll call my supplier, see how he gets it, but every time you like the video, you get a free iPhone. For every time you watch the video after your first try, you get a free can of soda. So, yeah, watch my video again and again and again, so, yeah, and have a good day, and remember, all hate comments will be recorded. And probably end up on Instagram, maybe on a YouTube video. Have a great day.